What was the point of this experiment?
Well, simply put, I wanted to see what would be the effect if you took good, innocent people and put them in a bad place, such as a prison.
How did you choose who would participate in this experiment?
Well, I put out an ad in the newspaper. Anyone who volunteered, anyone who would participate, get $15 a day. We got a lot of people actually, and I had to rule out those who could possibly have a mental illness or any physical illnesses. After that, it was simply separating them into prisoners.
How did you feel about the experiment going into it initially?
At first it was just a side job to make a little extra money.
I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know if for 2 weeks everyone were going to follow the rules, do as they told, and look upon it as an experiment, or if there were actually going to be individuals, guards or prisoners, that actually pushed the boundaries, pushed the roles that they were in, and did more.
We all came in as college students.
Hey man, got the money train, make some money.
At first, the only thing that separated us were the uniforms. The guards felt as if they were in full control, and they were.
Until you learn how to follow the rules, you're gonna be in the hole for 2 days. Work.
We were treated like criminals. I have never felt so degraded in my life.
What was your reasoning for behaving the way you did?
The scientist gave us a set of rules we were supposed to follow, and so I never went above the rules. I stayed within my limits. After day 6 of the experiment, the doctor ended it. Did your perception change of people around you and what they're capable of?
Yes, during those 6 days, ethics, morals, and respect were all forgotten.
Lights on! Wake the hell up! It's time to count! Up! Let's go!
You didn't agree with the cruelty used by the other guards. Why didn't you stop it?
Nobody was physically abusing anybody or anything, and like I say, we was there to play a role.
Were you nervous about enforcing rules and procedures on fellow students?
Nah, I wasn't really nervous about it. I mean, it was all about making the money, so I thought it was gonna be a smooth.
The experiment was planned for 2 weeks, but it ended after only 6 days. Now, do you feel it should have ended sooner?
You know, I was under the impression that they knew what was right and wrong, so if something would have went bad, they would have stopped.
You went on a hunger strike. What was the reason behind it?
The way we were treated, I need to take a stand. I didn't take it seriously until shit got real.
So you don't want to eat? You going to the hole!
376 is refusing to eat. Due to this, everyone will be punished. From now on, there'll be no further visitation hours.
Thank you, 376.
Thank you, 376.
376.
Thanks, 376.
Do you think you went too far?
No. I wanted to bring a sense of realism into the experiment. I pushed the rules the way I was supposed to. I believed in my role, and I tried to live my life as a guard during the experiment.
281, turn the hell around. Why do you enjoy following instructions so well?
It's in my nature, sir.
That's a damn lie. If I told you to screw the floor, would you?
We were not supposed to treat them kindly. We were supposed to make it a real environment that they would experience in a real prison. In a real prison, they're going to experience stress. And so I tried to provide that realistic stress. When did you finally realize that you'd carried this experiment too far?
Well, actually, it was a colleague of mine who brought it to my attention. After observing the experiment, after a few moments, she pointed out that although I wasn't causing physical harm to the prisoners, I was inflicting mental anguish upon them. And I knew then